night was still, and the air felt heavier than words. Maybe love ends like this, without sound, without reason. We used to talk until dawn, but now even silence feels too loud. I try to meet your eyes, but they were already somewhere else. I knew it long before you left. The warmth had faded, the laughter gone quiet. You didn't say goodbye, but the way you breathed said enough. If I had called your name that night, would the ending change its shape? But I stayed still, watching love dissolve into the dark. In the quiet, we disappeared. No tears, no fight, just distance. Your scent lingered on my hands, but your warmth was already gone. In the quiet, love ended, and no one ever knew. Only the night remembers how softly we let go. I replay that silence again, like a song I can't unhear. The echoes of what we were still hum beneath my ribs. Maybe some things fade, not because they should, but because they must. Like stars before the morning light. In the quiet, I still see you, your shadow on the edge of sleep. No words could save us, no sound could stay. In the quiet, I loved you, and that's how I remember the night kept our secret and never gave it back. The air was thick with silence, and your name felt heavy in my mouth. If only quiet could turn back time. You didn't ask me to stay, and I didn't ask you to explain. Maybe that's how love ends, softly, without a sound. I still remember the way you looked, as if you were already gone. No tears, no fight, just that empty smile between us, and I froze, 'cause saying I love you felt too late. Under the pale streetlight, our shadows stopped touching. Every second stretched too long, as my heart whispered what my lips could end. These are the words I never said, buried deep in that quiet night. You were leaving, I was breaking, but neither of us made a sound. The words I never said, they echo through my dreams, calling your name from a place you'll never hear. The clock kept ticking, but time meant nothing then. Even silence felt alive, breathing your name inside the dark. If love had one more breath, I'd use it to say your name. But maybe some feelings were meant to fade in whispers. The words I never said, they linger in the rain tonight. You turned away and I just let the world stop. The words I never said, they're still here with me, quietly burning in the places you once were. Silence could speak, it would sound like your goodbye. The city was asleep, but my heart was still awake. Your name slipped away like smoke through my hands. We didn't say goodbye, we just stopped calling each other's names. I watched your shadow fade, but I didn't move, I couldn't. I remember the last message I never sent. Typed it, erased it again and again. Silence became the only thing we both understood that night. If I could turn that night around, I'd hold your hand without a word. Because sometimes love is quieter than regret. Without a word, we disappeared like the rain that fell and never returned. No one saw, no one knew how love broke in silence. Without a word, you let me go, and I stood there pretending not to feel. But my heart, it never stopped calling your name. Your perfume still floats in my chest, like a ghost that refuses to fade. I try to sleep, but your voice keeps breathing in my dreams. If goodbye was a song, I'd hum it under my breath tonight. But it hurts too much to give melody to pain. Without a word, we disappeared, leaving only traces of warmth behind. You didn't cry, I didn't speak, but everything inside us shattered. Without a word, I loved you, and maybe that was enough. No one heard, but I whispered, please don't forget me. The night stood still, and even time forgot to breathe. You looked back once, and that was enough to break me. Every word felt heavy, so I said nothing at all. I thought silence could save us, but it only built a wall. Under the streetlight, your eyes were louder than the rain. We both knew it was ending, but neither dared to say the name. I kept pretending we were fine, just to hold the pieces close. But the truth was written quietly on your trembling lips that night. No one heard goodbye. It was softer than the wind. You smiled, but your eyes were already miles away. No one heard goodbye. Only the silence stayed behind. I didn't cry, I just stood there, letting the world fade gray. Your perfume still lingers here, and every breath I take, I reach out in the dark again, but you're gone where I can't wake. If I could rewrite that night, I'd whisper your name, not let you go. But love doesn't shout, it disappears slow and low. No one heard goodbye, even the stars stayed still. I keep replaying that moment where silence broke our will. No one heard goodbye, but I still hear it now in every dream, in every lonely sound. You didn't hear me say it, but I whispered, don't go. The night was too quiet, like it already knew. We didn't break, we just stopped being us. Yeah, yeah. Your eyes trembled for a moment, then turned away like the wind. I wanted to call your name, but silence held me still. We didn't say goodbye, we just watched it fade. Every second stretched out like the world was afraid to move. Love didn't leave, it just stopped breathing between us. If I had whispered one more time, would the night have changed its mind? But even my breath was too heavy for that quiet. The sound of nothing, that's how love ends. No cry, no fight, just two hearts slowing down. The sound of nothing still rings inside me now. That night you left and silence said it all. Your perfume faded slow, like dawn swallowing the stars. Even the clock stopped ticking, afraid to break the moment. If goodbye had a sound, it would have been your last breath near mine. But we stayed still, pretending it didn't hurt. The sound of nothing, I still hear it in my dreams. You turned away and I stayed pretending to forget. The sound of nothing, it's what love leaves behind when the heart learns how to let go quietly. that night. Silence became our last song. The night was still and everything felt softer except my heart. You looked at me once and that was the end. No words, no sound, just the distance in your eyes. I smiled to hide the truth, but silence spoke first. I thought if I stayed quiet, love might stay a little longer. But the air between us was colder than goodbye. We both knew, but we pretended not to. If time could have paused, I'd have breathed your name once more. But even my breath was afraid to break the peace. Left in the quiet, we disappeared like morning mist. No one saw, no one knew how love died without a sound. Left in the quiet, your warmth slipped through my hands, and I stood still, watching the night take you away. The clock moved slow, but my heart didn't follow. Your scent lingered in the dark, like something that didn't wanna leave. I whispered, don't go, but even the walls stayed silent. Maybe some love was never meant to be heard. Left in the quiet, our hearts broke gently. You walked away and I stayed, pretending it was fine. Left in the quiet, the world kept breathing, but I never did again that night. That night still lives in the silence between my breaths. The city slept, but our hearts didn't. We didn't say goodbye, we just stopped trying to stay. Your voice was soft, but I could hear the distance. Even your smile felt like a memory leaving slow. Every word we didn't say hung heavy in the room. I tried to hold your gaze, but your eyes were already gone. Love didn't crash, it just slipped into silence. If I had reached out, maybe we'd have stayed a little longer. But the quiet between us was already too deep. The last quiet night, saw you left like a breath fading away, and I stayed, pretending not to notice the last quiet night. Our hearts spoke in whispers, no tears, no sound, just the air softly passing by. Your shadow lingered on the floor, but the warmth was gone. I tried to call your name, but the night swallowed my voice. If I could go back to that stillness, I'd tell you that silence was never enough for goodbye. The last quiet night, I still hear it in my dreams. You turned away, and I stayed where love stopped. The last quiet night, no one remembers but me. The way the silence carried your name away. The night ended, but you never really left my heart. The rain had stopped, but the silence stayed. We didn't say goodbye, and maybe that was goodbye. You looked away first, I followed without a word. The warmth between us turned to air before I knew it. I replay that night sometimes, the sound of your breath, the way your hands trembled, trying to stay strong. We both knew it was ending, but neither of us moved. If I had arranged for you once more, would you have stayed for a heartbeat longer? But love doesn't wait. It tastes like the last note of a song. We fell into silence, and love disappeared so softly. No one saw, no one heard how we broke without a sound. We fell into silence, like a dream that forgot its ending. Now all I have left is the echo of your name. The night light flickered low, and the air felt unfamiliar. Your scent still lingers, but your warmth is gone. I whispered your name, but the walls kept it for themselves. Maybe that's how love ends, not in tears, but in whispers no one hears. We fell into silence, and I stayed where you left me. Even now I still listen for the sound that never came. We fell into silence, but your shadow too quiet to hold our love. You didn't leave right away, but your heart already did. I could feel it in your eyes, the distance growing slow. We were breathing the same air, but not the same feeling anymore. Yeah. We sat there, pretending nothing changed, but every silence between us was screaming the truth. I smiled, just to make the goodbye easier to miss. If I had said your name once more, would the night have stopped for us? But I stayed quiet, and you faded into that stillness. Unspoken goodbye. We let love die in peace. No tears, no words, just quiet hearts letting go. Unspoken goodbye. The world kept turning slow, but inside this room, time refused to move. The clock ticked softly, like it pitied us. I watch your shadow leave before your body did. Maybe love doesn't end, it just runs out of sound. Maybe silence was the only way to stay kind. Unspoken goodbye. We said it with our eyes. You turned away and I stayed still. Unspoken goodbye. And yet I still hear it in every breath that never reached you. That night, our silence became the only truth. The street was silent, and even the wind forgot our names. I wanted to say stay, but my voice never made it out. Yeah. Your eyes were calm, like you already knew. The world kept moving, but we didn't. That night, time felt heavy, every second hung in the air. I could feel you slipping away, but I still stood there, pretending I didn't care. Love doesn't end in noise, it fades like a breath, leaving only silence that hurts too much to touch. The night we fell apart, No one saw, no one knew. You turned away so softly, like a dream learning to fade. The night we fell apart, I said nothing, you said less, but our hearts were loud enough to break the quiet sky. I still remember the way you walk slow but never look back. I memorize your silence more than your words. If I could go back, I'd fill that silence with your name. But maybe love's last kindness is to leave without sound. The night we fell apart, I keep replaying your shadow. Every memory is still warm, but every breath feels cold. The night we fell apart, I let you go too gently, and that's the part that still hurts most. Oh. We didn't say goodbye, but somehow we did. The night we fell apart, I keep replaying your shadow. Every memory is still warm, but every breath feels cold. The night we fell apart, I let you go too gently, and that's the part that still hurts most. Somehow we did. The light faded slow that night, and the air forgot our names. I didn't say it out loud, but my silence was screaming your name. You turned away so quietly, even your shadow felt gentle. I reached out, but the distance came faster than my hand. I thought love would echo forever, but even echoes fade when no one listens. You didn't cry, you just smiled like goodbye was peace, and I let you go, pretending not to. If I could steal that one last minute, I'd hold you without a sound. But I learned too late that silence can also mean the end. The light vanished, so did we. No one saw, no one knew how love can disappear quietly. But I'm still standing there in that room where your warmth used to be. The clock hands kept spinning, but my heart stayed still. Every second since that night feels like a slow echo of you. I whisper to the empty air, hoping it still remembers you. Maybe the wind carries it. shadow remains. Every breath feels like goodbye again. The light vanished and I never said your name, but it still burns quietly inside me. That night I learned love can disappear without sound. The world was quiet, and even my heartbeat slowed down. You didn't say a word, but somehow I heard goodbye. Your eyes look far away, though you were standing right here. I felt the distance grow, like smoke drifting out the door. We both knew it was ending, but neither dared to speak. Silence cut deeper than any word could reach. I smiled like it was fine, but my chest was caving in. The clock kept ticking, but the night refused to move. Even the air between us holding its breath. Echoes of that night still ringing in my mind. No one saw the way we fell apart, quietly beneath the same sky. Echoes of that night, your name fades but never dies. Every silence I hear still sounds like you. The lights turn low, but your shadow stayed too long. I tried to speak, but my heart forgot the words. If I could turn back that silence, I'd fill it with your name. But some stories end without ever being told. Echoes of that night, I still live inside its sound. You disappeared without a word, and I never learned how to say mine. Echoes of that night, they whisper in my dreams, calling out what I never could. Love didn't fade that night, it just went quiet. The lights were dim and the air was colder than before. Your scent still lingered, but you were already gone. We didn't fight that night, we just stopped breathing the same air. You smiled pretending not to cry, and I turned away pretending not to see. The sound of your steps was louder than my heartbeat. I stayed in the same place, listening to goodbye echo in silence. No tears, no words, just a quiet collapse inside me. If love could've waited one more breath, maybe I'd still be standing beside you. But the night swallowed your name before I could say. Quiet I can't escape. The clock kept ticking, but I couldn't move past that moment. Even the moon looked away, as if it knew how it would end. I still reach for you in my sleep, and every dawn feels the same. Maybe some goodbyes are meant to be silent forever. Oh, fading walk, fading heart, you left without a sound. If I could speak again, I'd only say your name. Fading walk, fading night, you're still here somehow. In every breath I take alone. Love didn't end that night, it just went quiet. The air was cold that night, but your silence burned more. We stood between goodbye and nothing, and chose the quiet. I tried to speak, but the words got lost in my throat. You looked away, and the world stopped breathing. No storm, no scream, just stillness. Our hearts spoke in glances, pretending not to hurt, pretending we'd be fine, but I felt it. The space between us growing infinite, yeah. If I had said your name that night, would you have stayed for a second more? The moonlight was trembling too, like it knew we were breaking. We said nothing, and the silence became goodbye. Your shadow slipped into the dark as my heart stood still behind you. We said nothing, no one knew that love had died. Just a whisper of your name lost inside the night. Yeah. The clock kept ticking, but the night refused to end. Even the rain outside seemed too tired to fall. If silence could speak, it would sound like that moment when I almost called you, but didn't. We said nothing, but every breath was goodbye. Pretending to forget. We said nothing, but I still hear your voice. The rain was slow that night, but the silence felt faster. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we just stopped. Every word hung heavy in the air, too fragile to break the calm. You looked away before I could speak, and I knew that was our end. You said nothing, but your eyes told me everything. The room was small, but the distance felt endless. I kept my hands in my pockets so I wouldn't reach for you again. If love had a sound, it would have been that quiet breath between us. The moment time hesitated, that's where we disappeared. That night we faded, slowly like smoke in the dark. No tears, no goodbyes, just hearts learning to let go. That night we faded, and no one ever knew, but I still see you every time I close my eyes. Your voice still echoes faintly in the space where my name used to be. We weren't broken, we were just done. I replay it again and again, how you smile without warmth, how I said nothing because everything hurt too much to say. That night we faded without a sound, without a trace. The stars watched us fall apart, quietly pretending not to see. That night we faded, but my heart stayed there in the space between your last look and my first tear. You didn't hear it, but I said goodbye in silence. When the quiet rain that fell that night, your name still lingers on my lips. The air was cold and so were we. Words I couldn't say faded into the dark between us. Your back turned away so slowly, and I just stood there silent. The night keep playing in my head. Your eyes spoke louder than goodbye. You tried to smile, but I saw it. That tear you didn't want me to see. No one knew your memory stays uninvited. Why did I smile that night when the end was already there? Now I see goodbyes always come in silence. Knowing we ended that night, but my heart is still standing there in that place where you let go. I'm still reaching for your shadow. The me from that night couldn't say a single word to you. The night was soft, too quiet to be real. You smiled for the last time, and I pretended not to know. Your hands were still warm, but your eyes were already far away. We said nothing, because everything was already said.
That night, love felt smaller, every word I didn't say hung heavy in the air. I wanted to stop time, but even my heartbeat was fading slow. If I had reached for you once more, would it have changed the ending? We both chose silence, the gentlest kind of goodbye.
Before the silence faded, you were still mine for a breath. No one saw, no one knew how quietly love disappeared. Before the silence faded, I watched your shadow go, and the night kept our secret like it always knew. The air between us was heavy, like rain before it falls. I memorized your stillness, because I knew it wouldn't stay. Maybe love ends this way, not in words but in stillness. And maybe that's how we said everything we couldn't. Before the silence faded, I almost called your name, but even my voice was too late for love. Before the silence faded, we both let go, not with our hands, but with our hearts. That night, the silence remembered us better than we did. The night was still, and every sound felt distant. We didn't fight, we just stopped reaching out. Your shadow fell across my heart, but I couldn't move to stop it. Even your silence felt like a gentle way of leaving.
I knew it was over, the way your eyes didn't wait for mine. Every breath we shared was just another goodbye we didn't say.
I let the quiet answer for both of us that night. If love could end without words, this was it, a soft collapse, a silent fall. The night we let go, no one knew, no one saw. The world kept spinning, but my heart stayed. You left it. The night we let go, even time held its breath. You didn't say goodbye, but I heard it anyway. Your perfume still lingers, like a memory too kind to fade. I trace the air where you once stood, pretending you're still there. If I had one more second, I'd break the silence with your name. But love was already asleep, and I couldn't wake it again. The night we let go, I felt everything we never said. You walked away without a sound, and I stayed, pretending not to break. The night we let go still plays in my mind, like a song that ends too softly to notice. That night, even silence knew our names. The night didn't cry, but my heart did. Quietly, even the stars turned their eyes away. You said nothing, somehow that said it all. I wanted to hold on, but the air between us was already gone. Every time I blinked, you slip a little further away. The silence grew louder, like the world forgot our names. We weren't broken, just slowly fading out. If love could've lasted one more breath, I'd still be there beside you. But even love has to learn to disappear. Silent then, we left without goodbye. No one saw the way we fell apart. No sound, no light, no fight. Silent then, our hearts spoke once and stopped. Now all that's left is the echo of that night. Your warmth still lies in the space beside my hands. I keep reaching out, but there's nothing left to hold. Maybe love doesn't end in storms, but in whispers. And maybe that's mercy, that we didn't have to say the words. Silent then, the world kept moving, we did not. You faded like a song's last chord, still ringing in my chest. We didn't say goodbye, but we both knew it was over. The lights went out slow, and love slipped quietly through the cracks. No one saw it leave, not even us. We didn't fight, we just stopped holding on. The space between your eyes and mine was already too far to cross.
The words stayed on my tongue, too heavy to fall out. I watched your silhouette fade while pretending to breathe steady. It wasn't anger, just silence wearing love's last shape.
If I had spoken first, maybe the night would have waited. But I stayed quiet, and the quiet took you instead. Shadows of that night still linger on my skin. We ended without a sound, like the wind after the rain. Shadows of that night, your warmth fades slow, and I'm still there in the room where we fell apart.
The clock moved but time didn't. Every second echoed softer than breath. Even goodbye felt too loud for a love this fragile.
If love could have whispered one last time, I would have answered in silence. Because sometimes the quiet says everything. Shadows of that night still whisper when I close my eyes. You left without turning back, and I stayed pretending not to break. Shadows of that night, we were both gone long before goodbye, but no one knew, not even us. That night, even silence looked like love. The night was heavy, like the air knew it was the end. You didn't cry, and I didn't ask you to stay. Every sound disappeared, except our hearts slowing down. I looked at you, but you were already fading. You said nothing, but your silence was louder than truth. I wanted to hold your hand, but I let the distance win. Love didn't break, it just stopped breathing. If I could turn that night around, I'd whisper instead of wait. Because sometimes love ends quietly, not completely. When we fell silent, love was still alive for a second. Our eyes met once, then forgot how to speak. When we fell silent, the stars pretended not to see. No one knew, but I was still loving you then. The clock blinked past midnight, but time felt frozen in place. Even the wind outside seemed afraid to move. If goodbye had a sound, it would have been your last breath near mine. But all I heard was the quiet, the kind that never ends. Where we fell silent, our hearts said everything words couldn't. You left without turning back, and I stayed without a reason. Where we fell silent, the night took you away, but left your warmth on my skin. Love didn't die that night, it just went quiet. The night was still, and love was quieter than ever. We didn't say goodbye, we just stopped holding on. Your eyes avoided mine, and I let them. Maybe silence felt safer than the truth between us. Hey, you didn't have to speak, your breathing told me everything. The air turned colder, and I knew what goodbye felt like without a single word. If I had said your name, would you have stayed a little longer? But I stayed quiet, afraid of breaking the moment. No one knew that night how love disappeared without a sound. You turned away and the stars dim with you. No one knew that night, but my heart was still calling your name long after you were gone. Yeah, every sound felt distant, even my own heartbeat. I reached out through the dark, but you were already gone. I whispered to the silence, hoping it still remembers us. Maybe some goodbyes are too fragile to be heard. No one knew that night how quietly love can die. You left without a word, and I stayed without a reason. No one knew that night, but I did, and it's still the loudest silence I've ever known. too calm to notice it was. Even the air between us had already changed.
You didn't say a thing, but I felt it. The way your eyes stopped holding mine, the way your smile hesitated halfway. We weren't fighting, we were fading. Every word I didn't say was another goodbye in disguise. Love didn't shatter, it just went quiet. If I had one more breath, I'd use it to call your name. But that night, silence spoke louder than love. When the warmth was gone, I finally knew you were already somewhere I couldn't reach. No one saw it happen, but I felt it in the way the night refused to end. When the warmth was gone, I stopped pretending it was love. The bed felt wider, the air heavier. Every second after you left echoed like a slow goodbye. I wanted to run after you, but the stillness held me back. Maybe love isn't meant to break, just to fade like light in the rain. When the warmth was gone, your voice still stayed. It played in my head like a song with no end. When the warmth was gone, I realized too late. Some goodbyes don't need words, they just need silence. And in that silence, I kept loving you quietly. The night stood still, like it knew we were breaking. Your eyes said everything the words could reach.
We sat across the room, breathing the same cold air. You smiled, but your heart had already left. I could feel the distance growing. Even when you were inches away, I wanted to stop the world, but silence spoke louder than my voice. The truth was there, written between our sides. If I had touched your hand that night, maybe the end would have trembled, but instead I let you fade with the quiet.
Your silent eyes, they told me goodbye. No sound, no tears, just the end breathing softly. Your silent eyes still haunt my nights as I replay what I never said.
The light from the window flickered, and your shadow fell apart. Even time seemed afraid to move between us. Maybe love dies gently, not in storms, but in sighs we never hear. And maybe that's mercy, to end without blame.
Your silent eyes still calling me from the dark. say goodbye.